Welcome to Parental Talkback with Kay Woods, also known as Miss K. This is a judgment-free space for real parents navigating real life. Here, we talk through the questions you don't always say out loud. Welcome back. Good afternoon, parents, grandparents, guardians, friends.
Hi there. Let's get to it.
I'm Miss Renee.
And I'm Miss K.
Today we want to talk about something that everybody has experienced. I call it parental burnout. She called it,
I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed.
So pretty much one and the same. I told her my definition just covers both of those.
Yes, she did.
A lot of times we go through the day-to-day with the day-to-day hustle and getting everything done and making sure the kids are squared away, making sure work is squared away, making sure my spouse is squared away. And at the end of the day, we have nothing left for ourselves. And I know Miss K, so I'm going to pass the baton because she's getting ready to tell you what you need to do.
When we're experiencing burnout, tired, overwhelming, we just need to take a moment, and we can. Even if be present in that moment and understand that you're not by yourself. Understand that everyone gets there sometime or another. It's how long we stay there.
So taking a moment, you saying take the time out to relax?
Yes. Count if you need be. Count 1, 2, 3, go to 10 and say, you know what? Just breathe, take it in, think about something fabulous, something that you enjoy, a special moment, and de-escalate your stress. All the things that's going around is real. We're not going to ignore them, but we're just going to set them to the side for a moment and come back to it so that we're present and we can deal with the situation at hand. Write it down. Writing makes all the difference because you can see it. It's real. What you feel, right or wrong, is what you're feeling. So we can address it. We can be okay owning it. And then we can move forward one step at a time, one moment at a time. And even if you're unable to get to it readily, you've written it down and you can address it and you can ask somebody to help push you through it.
So what I'm hearing is that clear air oxygen is what I used to call it. When I would go outside and just stand there and take a deep breath in and let it out, woo-saw. Especially in you remember when I used to always say, I had a mama-titis moment?
Absolutely.
That's when I learned to, as she said, because she used to tell me, write it down. Come back to it. Because she's like, did you do such and such? I'm like, girl, you know what? I had a mama-titis. No, I don't remember we talked about that, but I remember it now. So as she said, write it down. That way you can look at it, you can think about it, you can come back to it after you have rejuvenated your mind. Because without that oxygen in the brain, you're going to have a lot of mama-titis moments.
And it's okay because sometimes we really don't focus on what's really going on. It's at that moment that everything can. Was it the morning conversation? Was it getting ready? Was it the conversation you had at work? Was it the conversation you had with your significant other, your spouse, your co-parenting, your adult child? What really was it that took you over? And have you stayed on that burnout, tired level? Did you bounce back? Have you bounced back? Have you stayed there? It's all about running those things through your minds and taking time to breathe, to be aware that it's okay to be in a space of not knowing what's next, but know that you're going to get there. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful. And mommy-titis that she had it for many, many years, and sometimes she lean on it now, and it's okay because I just laugh about it and say, okay, she went there. But it's okay because that's her spot. That causes her comfort and gives her comfort. But we know each other, and know someone and get to know yourself first.
And then when she talked about the conversations with the spouse, the grown children and all that, we could take it even further than that. How about that morning with the toddler when they wanted to do everything their way? The little tantrum they had before they went to school, or even going a little further and they're being a little further along in school, those conversations in the car ride, all that constitutes burnout. And so, like she said, for you to take that step back, get to know yourself, get to know what buttons, because your kid know what button to push to get you to the point where you're feeling overwhelmed. Trust me when I tell you. A lot of times, oh no, Sally just did that today. No, Sally knew exactly what she was doing when she did it. She knew how to do it, and she knew what reaction she would get.
Correct.
So it's not just about getting to know yourself, but it's also getting to know the little people in your life too, because they're good at their games.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's a tip. When they fall out, it's okay to fall out right next to them, because then they're like, whoa, what's going on? You just hijacked the situation.
Yes.
And then too, you've got something that you want to fall out about.
Absolutely.
And when they're yelling and screaming, whether they're 6 months or 25, you can just say, wow, can you get a little louder? And they might, but they don't want to, because then they're like, did she just give me permission? It really works. It really works, because you just hijacked the situation, and now you can move forward with a resolution. How about that?
Oh, I love that, because that's true. I did that recently with my granddaughter. She was crying for something, and I started acting like I was crying too. I'm like, I understand, because it really hurt my... And she stopped and looked at me, and she says, Gia, you're making me sad. And I said, because you made me sad, so we're both sad. By then we stopped and started having a conversation, because neither one of us wanted to be sad at that time. So, yeah, take the time out. Like I said, the little people know how to work you, but you have to learn how to work them back.
Absolutely. You know what that brings me in mind with? Grandparenting.
Yes.
And when you get overwhelmed when you're a grandparent, because it's the best, and you're doing and you're giving more than you gave with yours.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't believe you're doing that. You really let them do that? And you say, yes, I did, and it's okay. And then your daughter, your son, they're absolutely correct. Just apologize and say, I'm sorry. I did the best I could at that time, but I'm working with my grandchild right now, and I'm thinking different. I grew.
Exactly. And I say that a lot of times. You know, and I tell them, oh, I'm choosing my battles. You know, I use those new modern words that they throw at you. Oh, I'm choosing my battles. Well, Mom, that's not choosing your battles. Did you just give her a pack of fruit snacks and we're getting ready to have dinner? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, because I'm the best grandma ever, and I'm choosing my battles. And having a good time doing it.
Yes. And here's the good news. I spoil all kids. I really do. Yeah. It's like, okay, this is what we can do. We have order. Sometimes we don't. But they help me get things back in order. And with my grandchildren, I have 3, and everybody's clamoring for my attention, including my daughter. So we have to have a woosah moment and say, this is what I can do. I'll be with you for 10 minutes. I'll be with you for 10 minutes. I'll be with you for 10 minutes. And guess what, Mom? You can have 15 minutes after they go to bed. How about that?
Sounds like a good plan to me. See, I only have the one grandchild, so it's more like I'm going to give her 30 minutes. I got 15 minutes for you, and then I'm going home because I like my peace. And I love being a grandparent because now I can disconnect from the situation like that. So when she gets that parental burnout, I'm there to help pick up the pieces and to be able to take my grandbaby and go to, you know, oh, we're going to leave for a little bit. We're going to go run around the corner, or she's gonna get on her scooter and scoot her way down the hall in this apartment building, and we're gonna see what we can come up with just to give her that piece of a break. But once again, that's a part of that village.
It really is. And those of you who parents are not with us at the moment or don't have grandparents, friends and family also are your extended family. That if you open your heart and share, you have more people that will help you with your children. Trust and verify that they're okay, that you have a connection and integration. But there are individuals out there that can care about you and your child just like they're your blood relative. Because a village didn't always mean that you were a blood relative.
Oh, absolutely not. Like we share all the time. We were part of each other's village, and we were not blood relatives. But you can't tell anybody that we're not sisters. But as she said, in those times, if you have those questions, you can't figure it out, you need to ask somebody, ask Miss K.
We can be your family. You could start with us. We're here for you. We care. We'll try and answer your questions as efficiently and appropriately, but we need you to be honest and transparent with us so we can give you some next steps to connect with you, to share what we can do and any resources that's out there for you.
Yes. Once again, also tap into Ask Miss K at www.askay.com.
Because we love you and we care and we're here for you.
And that's your immediate resource. Other than that, we'll see you next week. If this episode spoke to you, make sure you subscribe and share it with another parent who needs support. You can submit your questions using the link below, or if you need immediate judgment-free parental feedback, visit www.askmskay.com.